at a higher angle. Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Hey, everybody. It's the program.
Is my mic working?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Here we are on TV once again, once a day.
Every day.
Except for me, not every day.
Turn on the machines and start talking. We're going to be here for an hour.
Speak for yourself. No,
I was
That was very for himself, and he said, not for me. That's maybe a very self...
I'm just once every other...
What, Monday Dan? He's Monday Dan, and then it's Monday, yeah.
7 days. How many hours? 24. 40.
24 times 7. No, that's you're gonna just start counting, doing math.
Well, that'd be easy. 25 times
Oh
7.
man.
You don't want to make
4.
things easy. Because when you make things easy...
I've had enough math already. How are you?
Yeah.
How are you doing today, Dan?
You make things easy.
Pretty good.
Then
That's 1.75.
we gotta have we gotta dedicate a whole entire episode to.
Oh, today is Know Your Rights Day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
do you have any lefts that you?
No,
wanna
your
make
lefts.
right?
Oh no. Yesterday I remember I
Right
saw.
on, man. Right on. Right
Do you have any centers that you want to make
No,
left or right?
no, that's not what we're talking about. We're not talking about the directions, which could be a good day though, right day. But today is we're have to be specific, I think, today. But it's like your right, which is it's hard to define what is a right. You know, what does that even mean? What would it say in the dictionary about saying? It's like the things that you can do and should be able to do. You know, I can't even.
Some person, just imagine, see that lamp right over there? Okay, you people listening and watching, you can't see that lamp, but it's a regular lamp.
Let's try to test that.
Okay.
I'm trying to.
Too dark.
I'm trying to do.
Is that working?
I'm trying to do. You know, a
that lamp right
definition.
there.
Oh yeah, there's a lamp.
Okay, so pretend that is a human being.
Okay.
Okay. Does it have the right to exist?
Oh man.
Sure. This is a basic right.
I think
you have the right to.
Maybe. I think Carl, did you turn on the volume on the TV?
It's a person. It's a human being.
I turned the volume on the TV.
Charlie, you can turn it back. We can't monitor correctly.
Yeah.
You seen anything on the streets there in the last week?
What,
Charlie? What?
Squirrels.
Yeah?
Squirrels.
They're out?
Yep. They're always out.
What are they doing this
Winter,
time?
Summer. Oh, hopping around. There's a neighbor cat that runs away every time I am present, and it didn't this time, so that was nice. Hey, Charlie, how you doing?
You got to pet the cat?
No.
No?
No, I just needed the cat to know I wasn't gonna.
It just wasn't scared this time.
Didn't run away.
Did you try to pet it? You ever try to? Or?
No, next time.
Oh, Charlie wants his leash off. Come here, Charlie. Here we go. We're going to get Charlie's leash off. Next time, you're going to keep letting it just be comfortable before you try to do something?
Yeah. You start with food.
Oh, yeah, get the cat food, but cats don't like food as much as dogs.
There are some cats that are highly food oriented.
Oh, yeah? They're hungry cats.
Oh, they just,
hungry.
offering them food, they come running.
Uh-huh.
They're very food oriented.
Charlie is food oriented.
Yeah, most dogs are.
Well,
Cats, not so much. Some cats are like picky. There's a few picky dogs, but I have found way more many picky
Charlie
cats.
wants to go right into my Honda or something.
Riding in your Honda. We only got one message, so we can get through that. Bird says, theme idea, kitchen sponge or cleaning supplies in general. Sounds like a fine theme.
That is oh. Mops and sponges.
Cleaning supplies.
Cleaning supplies.
Here's a nice looking structure I just found on the coffee table.
It's bones.
It's like stone or bones.
Yeah, today's Know Your Rights Day, so it's like
that is part of a spinal column.
Oh, really?
Yes.
The Bill of Rights.
Yeah.
You know, we have actual rights, and then there's like the unspoken rights of humans that maybe
Well,
we think
here's-
there's legal. It's like legal rights and perceived moral or ethical rights. I would say.
Yeah, ethical rights. Yeah. But many of those ethical rights have been written into law. What's interesting is that most Americans don't realize that Canada, most of, if not all of the countries in Europe, and most in South America, many in Africa, Eastern Europe, Asia, they adopted many components of the American civil rights group of rights. Yeah, yeah, and so rights that Americans have are shared by many, many, many other countries. Many of the same rights.
Civil rights.
Yeah, many. And they've been the Bill of Rights have been kind of essential. Have been essential in influencing other countries that have adopted democracy. You're just right on my lap, aren't you?
Yeah, look out for Charlie. He's heavy. He'll step on you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw it, so look, he's gonna go. Okay, you ready for this?
Okay. Okay. Wait. Okay, go get it.
Oh, there he goes. Oh,
What happened? What just happened?
and I think we're doing the Know Your Rights days because Mr. Ginsu is always
Yeah.
complaining about his medical marijuana,
Oh, that cord.
and which I don't think is one of his rights. But maybe we should call Mr. Ginsu and tell him about Know Your Rights Day. You see anything else on the
Thank you,
streets or anything
Carl.
on the news in the last week?
Thank you for rescuing that. Yeah, there's been a bunch of stuff. Stuff in space.
Yeah.
Space science. This, you might find this. Oh, yeah. That's a good idea. That's a great idea. Okay. So, every couple of years, NASA sends out bids for concept development, and they'll give this group of scientists $100,000, and they'll give them 6 months or a year to take as far as they can and develop a concept of something, how to go about doing it, figuring out the engineering to make it happen.
Yeah.
And they'll send out kind of bids for this idea, how to do this, how to do that, and different bidders will offer their ideas, and NASA will accept them. It's kind of a competition. And there's a list of different things that different groups proposed that NASA accepted, and will give them money to develop these ideas further.
Yeah.
Did I explain that well?
I'm following you. Yeah.
Okay, good.
I'm following you,
Okay.
even though I'm multitasking.
So yes, you are. You're doing quite well, actually. Oh wow, yeah, there you go. That's a great idea. Anyway, so among these ideas include satellites and landers.
Yeah. Yeah.
One idea that's been, lobbed about. Oh, there goes Charlie. Oh, you missed your window of sit-down opportunity. Yeah, that's much better. Okay. Oh man, dog butt. Hey, dog butt, what are you doing over here? Hey,
What are you doing, Charlie?
Come on,
Sit.
come on,
Charlie,
come on,
sit.
come on.
Sit.
Over here.
Sit.
He's fishing for peanuts.
Oh, cruel
He
fate.
died on you. I told him to sit, and he
Cruel
did.
fate. Okay, so one of the ideas is it's been an idea that's been floated around for doing all kinds of different things on different moons and planets. And this is the balloon, right? You send a probe, it goes down the atmosphere, and it has parachutes, and then it inflates a balloon. And this balloon floats around, and either it sets down and picks up and drops off, or samples or whatever, and it floats around, and it goes here, and it goes there, and it floats up and down, up and down. They propose these ideas for like Mars, doing this on Mars, Venus, Titan. This is the latest one, Titan. having a balloon float up and down?
Right. I thought you were going to suggest that the balloon would lessen or soften the impact zone, that it would bounce around.
Well, the idea is that it would float down. Somehow, they would have to make this balloon buoyant, right? They would inflate it, would be buoyant,
Sure.
and be very, very sensitive or careful regarding its touching down. Whatever instruments. I've got a pen thing here. I heard a pen fall though. So.
Here's a pen. We're gonna play the dice game. We're gonna write down a number on our hands between 1 and 6. Charlie gets a 3.
Why I said about lessening impact zones would be because of wasn't there some sort of like dynamic where you would have some sort of like Earth-based craft float up, seize up a whole lot of air and whatnot. And
Do you want me to hold the camera?
no, I'm all right.
Carl's been doing this. He's a pro now. This is what Carl's over there running the camera, pressing the buttons,
Drum roll.
doing stuff.
Hold on.
Yeah,
drum
we're getting
roll.
this drum roll going.
Okay,
Another
so
drill now.
the
Here we go.
do you know the thing I'm talking about with it's like some sort of like a pyramid thing, it's got like it comes out with these bubble-like things, and it just like it enables the craft to bounce around, like for maybe up to a mile or 5 miles.
So it doesn't fall.
Yeah, those were the Mars landers. They did those. They were airbags. But no, this is something very different. It's a dirigible. It's a dirigible.
Hey, I won. With a
Oh
1.
man, he won with
Man.
1. He won 1.
I won 1.
I kind of I kind of held back.
I am obsessed.
Camera
with
got bumped.
the number 3.
You're still number 3.
See?
Oh, 4
See?
almost.
There we go. Number 3 to you, man.
Flipping off the camera.
That
You know,
was kind of
that reminds
put in
me.
a precarious position.
We can flip off the camera on this program, but I saw something on TV.
I wasn't actually flipping. I was flipping in the wrong direction.
Oh, whoa, Charlie.
He's chasing something.
I guess I'm gonna go check that out.
All right.
So, what were you saying?
I saw something on TV where somebody got flipped off, all right, and then they blurred it out, and I just think it's a little bit funny that they're just blurring out somebody's finger. This is like, don't look at that finger.
Well, it's a symbol.
I think he
He bolted from the house?
well,
From the gate? The gate's open?
yeah.
Uh-oh. We gotta go find the dog. I guess I don't know what to do.
Okay.
Should we pause the video?
Yeah, pause it.
Jump out there. Charlie's back. He ran off. That was only like a minute, though. Oh, man. Okay. Could get freaky. Here, Charlie. So, what was I think I was saying something about getting flipped off and then they blow out a finger because of the back of their finger. You don't have that right. You can't flip people off. It's probably, I bet there's a law on the books. You know, part of Know Your Rights Week is maybe know the law. Kind of, like, I don't really know the law. Do people know the law? And they say that ignorance is not a thing. So what if you commit crimes, like you know the right to commit crimes. Like, they say that there's bills of rights, but crimes are kind of like rights you don't have. Like, laws are rights that you don't have.
Well, there.
Is the other gate closed?
Yes, it is.
Alright.
Around the back.
Yeah.
Our back.
Did you check that back gate?
It's
Yeah.
got a latch. The one in front, the latch doesn't go all the way down. Right?
Yes,
you have,
I-
you have to physically move.
It does
the
if
thing.
you kind of mess with it a little bit.
I did.
Okay.
It's mostly down.
Well.
Mostly down. That's probably good enough.
All right.
It's pretty solid. You can check it if you like.
Let's keep them in here. Here, why don't we just close the door? Freaking me out. Yeah.
Oh, Actually, Carl, go check it.
You're staying here, Charlie. You're staying in the room. It's okay. Yeah. So.
Hey, can I get some of those?
Oh yeah, you want? The dog wants them. You can ask. Charlie, if you asked, you would get them every time. Instead of just being a jerk and trying to eat them out of people's hands, I wouldn't give Dan any peanuts if he did that either. Yeah. So what about the balloons?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The balloon essentially floats, and when things are calm, it drops down.
Yeah.
And
You gotta talk in your mic. Can't hear you.
okay, I'm good. Where's the lid?
No,
So-
I think you're Dan, but anyway.
Oh.
So the balloon drops down. No, Charlie. The balloon drops down. I know, you smell them.
Uh huh.
There we go.
The balloon drops down.
Okay, so it drops down, and on the end of a tether is a landing device of some kind. And the idea is that it samples the ground, or it picks up and drops off something.
Mm-hmm.
Drops off a little probe, picks up something, picks up a sample, something like that. And it goes from place to place to place. And it can go really high in the atmosphere, and when it's high in the atmosphere, it studies the temperature and density and pressure, the molecular elements, oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, nitrous oxide, all kinds of stuff. And the idea is that this kind of thing will cover a great deal of ground as it hops, literally.
Okay, so in this probe thing, would it be like it goes away from this, really small cavity or whatever that is, like a little scooter or whatever I envisioned what you were just talking about? Would it come around and come back into its so-called garage or something? Or
If it's a balloon, it's going to be blown about by the wind, however the winds go. So unless it has propellers, like Titan, for example, Titan's atmosphere is 1.5 times denser than ours. So because it's denser,
It's easier. Makes it easier for balloons, right?
yes,
Yeah.
absolutely, yeah. So having a balloon floating around Titan would be cool. On Titan, which for those of you who don't know, Titan is an extremely large moon of Saturn.
Mhm.
It's almost the same size as the 4 big moons of Jupiter.
combined.
No, it's about the same size. They're about
Oh.
the same diameter, mass, that sort of thing. They're all made out of ice, generally.
Yeah.
But at the temperature of Titan, water ice acts like rock. It is dense, it's super hard, just like rock. And you have to raise the temperature a lot before it melts, just like metals here on Earth. And so water ice acts like rock, but at that temperature and that density, all kinds of methane and pentane and hexane and different small carbon atoms with hydrogens attached to them, they turn into a liquid. Just like water does. These gases act just like water on Titan. And so that's where we get rivers and lakes and streams and little gullies all over Titan. It's this hydrocarbon liquid, this dark liquid that just floats. And it rains and snows and it's just like water, this stuff. So the idea is when Cassini went to Saturn a number of years ago, it dropped off this probe, and this probe had this parachute, Huygens, and it slowly floated down, and it landed on the surface, and it took pictures for a little while, but it recorded the entire journey as it descended, and they sampled the layers and levels and densities and pressures and different kinds of molecules all the way down.
Hold that thought, Dan, because
yeah.
it's almost time for info
Now it's
time.
info time.
Boy. here are answers to some frequently asked questions about the program. You're watching it right now. It's called Your Daily Hour with me. It's a call-in television talk show on the radio that's recorded right here in Thurston County every day, 7 days a week, every day of the year. It airs every night on Channel 22 at 11:30 p.m. and 2 a.m. on the low-power FM. That kind of throws me off. So,
FM.
Yeah. If you're watching this at 2 a.m., this episode taped the same weekday of the previous year. You can also watch any episode of the program on YouTube.com. Anyone can come on the program, especially you. We rely on the community for content, so give us a call at this number and leave a message. We'll call you back on the next episode. Thanks for tuning in, and now back to the program, which the number is 836-4384.
360-836-438-4. That's do 08 Doug. Don't call me, leave me alone.
So, this episode is on on a week delay. That's one thing that I didn't cover on this episode
Precisely.
of
What you're seeing,
time.
what you're seeing right here, right now, all of you, happened a week ago.
Yeah.
So,
Or possibly a year ago.
Or a long, long time ago, maybe
Yes.
on YouTube. Maybe I always think that the kids are going to be watching it in the distant future.
75 years from now?
Yeah, 75 years from now, maybe. So, hello, future.
quick,
Hello, future.
It's us.
Dr. Brown, jump in the DeLorean.
Yeah, they're not going to get that in the future.
Anyway,
what is that guy talking? That past guy talking about? That's what they're going to be.
So you were talking something about
Balloons
planets.
Yeah.
and planets.
Yeah. So this balloon idea has come up frequently as a plausible idea, and it could work, and provided that you can control the ascent and descent of the balloon in high wind situations. It's blowing towards a bunch of mountains. You need to be able to operate that balloon and make it ascend so it goes over top the mountains, that sort of thing.
Would it be artificially inflatable? You know, like it would let out its own air?
In Titan's atmosphere, like Kenny said, even a small balloon would be highly buoyant.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like the water. You know, you got a water bubble and the water has less stuff in it, or it has higher pressure. There's just less material in it, and it goes from greater pressure to lower pressure, and so it wants to go up.
Well, see, I envision, you know, what I know of reality here on planet Earth. You know, if you need to have a balloon to drop to the surface, it needs to let off some air. And, you know, but once you let out that air, it's going to be at...
Well, it's the different kinds of air.
So
Yes.
part of the reason that I talk about Titan again is that they believe that, and there's a little bit of evidence, not a huge amount of evidence, to suggest that Titan has a liquid water ocean underneath.
Wow.
Yeah. Because it wobbles a little bit and other moons pass by Titan, it makes the innards wobble a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And you get anything with 1 million tons of something solid like rock, and you rub it together, you know, every couple of days, all that mass, that generates a great deal of heat. So that heat warms it up, and voila, these moons, Europa, Callisto, Ganymede, those have liquid oceans underneath the surface. Titan, very much likely. What's that other one? It's the other moon of Titan. It's got
Europa.
the geysers coming out. Oh crap, I can't remember it. It's
Athea.
Zeus.
Hades.
Enceladus. Thank you, Enceladus. Zeus, that helped somehow. I don't know why.
We all tried.
Enceladus. Yeah, all the moons of Jupiter are names of, for the most part, the daughters of Zeus.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, so
That's why that clue helped. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
They're all Roman stuff. Zeus Roman, Greek. Zeus
Well,
Greek,
the Romans adopted the Greek religion as their own, and they changed a few things in the adoption. And so there's a Greek name as well as a Roman name for almost all of the gods.
Okay.
And the legends are slightly different that went from Greece to Rome. So
Well, I hear that
things changed. Stuff was added.
I hear that there's no one truly original religion. You know, every religion is borrowed from some other religion.
Well, that's possible. Well, anyway, the reason I'm bringing up this ocean and the balloon
Yes.
is because there are formations on Titan that look very much like volcanoes. They have the rounded kind of caldera. They have chunks and pieces. They have these uneven tops. They stick out for, they're just this roundy mountain.
Mm-hmm.
But Cassini, the instruments, they weren't expecting that nonsense right there. So we need to send another probe that scans even more scannier. Needs more scanning in multi-wavelengths and radar and sonar and all those things.
So the difference between this TV monitor that we're looking at right now and some sort of
an
flat
HD
panel,
baby, HD.
Yeah, HD.
Yeah. So anyway, so it looks like there are what they call volcanoes. These are frozen things that the liquid is actually liquid water, and the volcano is actually water. It explodes, right? It's not lava; it's water.
So it's what? Are you saying
they
that
suspect
around the volcano? It's like frozen solid.
Yeah.
liquid?
The water ice is actually rock. And
Wow.
the liquid water comes out, and that forms a higher mountaintop, just like Hawaii. Those are the tip tops of volcanoes, right? And you got this roundy thing. So
why is it not running out of material to eject?
Some of the volcanoes, I think
Titan,
volcanoes, yeah.
Titan doesn't show much of any craters. The surface has been re-plowed. It's been moved around. The moon has tons of craters because it doesn't have any kind of tectonic activity or erosion that smooths things over.
Right.
The Earth, plenty. Titan has a dense atmosphere and weathering and water under the surface. There are many physical conditions that are similar to the Earth, and we understand the Earth's processes fairly well, and we can extrapolate that something similar is going on Titan. Plate tectonics, volcanism, rain, lakes.
Wow.
It has seasons.
But they have pictures of all that stuff, right? I mean, they know about it.
Cassini has the radar in a specific length meant to penetrate the clouds. And
just radar,
the thing is, it's not orbiting Titan; it's orbiting Saturn, and so it swings by Titan.
So it's not like Mars where it can see all.
Yeah,
stuff.
Mars. We have two different orbiters.
Yeah.
We have another one that's going to be on the way. It should be there in a couple months, and it'll be right there to look at the comet that goes by right around Halloween.
If one of those Mars landers, if they landed in like the Sahara, would it have found, like civilization
the
by
Vikings?
now? No.
The
What
Vikings?
if we sent a probe out, and then instead of we're sending to Earth and we're from Mars or something, the probe lands in the middle of the Sahara Desert, and then it goes around. Have they gone around long enough to have gotten to civilization in the middle of the Sahara Desert?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yes. We landed two probes 10 years ago. And one was Spirit, and the other was Opportunity.
Yeah.
Remember? Okay. And one made it like 30 or 40 miles, and then the wheels froze up and it got stuck in the dirt.
Mm-hmm.
And this
That's
other
not very
one,
much.
yeah, this other one has been driving for 10 years.
Oh, okay. So it's probably made around the planet.
No. 300 or 400 kilometers, maybe
That's
more.
it?
Yeah. They don't go fast.
So how
They're
far?
like-
how long is the? I mean,
And
300
it's not been taking a straight path either, has it?
No, it's meandering all over the place.
and how
It's
many
stopping at
miles
craters.
it crosses? Is like the maybe like the
Okay,
the,
500 miles is the same as 800 kilometers, so it's not quite half. It's a little better than half. It's a
Of
5 to 8
five-
ratio. Yeah,
500
5 miles.
miles.
5 miles, 8 kilometers.
Oh, so what about how many kilometers do you think is like the the Sahara Desert or maybe the ocean, like from like
Oh, in the middle of the Sahara
or
Desert.
at least I don't know anything like how like Washington State I don't even know.
Sahara Desert, the Gobi Desert
Yeah.
is similar, and that easily easily 5, 6, 7, 800 miles.
Oh
at-
yeah,
at
so
the longest
maybe
length.
Mars is a whole world, and we've landed in the middle of the Sahara Desert.
Well, here's the thing: the Viking landers landed over here and here, right? 2 different spots. Spirit and Opportunity landed over there and over there.
Yeah.
Curiosity landed up over here.
Okay, so we've been to a lot of it.
We've sent other stuff. Russia.
Oh, we're gonna play the dice game.
Had one land. Okay, it's gonna be a 3. I'm gonna be a winner. I'm gonna be a winner. Do it, baby.
No, you lost again.
Oh well, shit.
I'm still in the lead. I got 500 points.
I'm not a winner.
So
I'm
what-
not
what-
a winner. What am I gonna do?
What percent of Mars do they have mapped out?
Oh, well, there's a probe, satellite orbiting Mars that has been taking super high resolution pictures of the entire planet.
Oh,
2 of
from
them.
the sky.
2 of them, yeah, there are 2. One has it's called HiRISE, this high resolution imager, and it's just taken all the pictures. It's covered almost the entire planet except for a couple spots in the north and south poles,
Okay.
because its orbit is more or less equatorial.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the camera is so good that it takes pictures of the rovers and their pathway that they've taken.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Is it one of those cameras that can read satellite or license plates?
Not quite that good. This is NASA we're talking about, not the NSA.
Okay. All right.
Our own government has launched these telescopes facing Earth,
Yes.
very much like the Hubble.
Yes.
And yeah, license plates.
Whoa.
Yeah, a bunch of them. They're geosynchronous, and they're huge telescopes as big as Hubble.
Yes.
Yeah, well, they're using other things now, and
Oh,
they had a
no.
couple spares that they offered to NASA.
Yeah. but,
Identical. It's the mirror's identical to Hubble. So the Hubble telescope can take a picture of individual stars in the Orion Nebula 1,500 light years away. Right? You can see the donuts of these protostellar stars that are just being born, and there's this disk of gas and dust going around them. Yeah, good pictures with the Hubble. Okay? Now, if it can take a picture of that, but you pointed at the Earth, yeah, if someone's standing up on their head, yeah, you're going to see their nostrils.
Whoa.
how often does the NSA feel in charitable? Charitable.
They were spares
To
from the
NASA.
Department of the Defense. They didn't. I'm not sure. It was unclear which precise department of the government it came by, but they were spares. Spare mirrors, spare housings for the mirrors. No instruments.
Any
NASA can't afford to take them.
Well, any $1,500 toilet seats in there as well.
What?
You know.
Yes.
What does that mean? For the in space flight? They're talking about?
The government is overpricing everything, or
Well, no,
what?
that's not the case. The
I don't know what you're talking about
the
with this toilet
government-
thing.
The government says, "Hey, I need a company to build me some stuff right over here,"
right.
and then there's only 3 or 4. They all bid stupid high. Stupid high. This one says it will cost, you $3 billion. And this one says, no, we can do it for $2.75 billion. And this one says, no, we can do it for $2.5 billion. And it's an astronomical number. Part of the process of them doing that is they have to list all their costs and expenses and stuff. They can't just say $2 billion, man. That's what we'll do it for, right? They have to offer
itemized.
List. Yeah. It's a long paperwork process, but it's still a huge price, and that's where those toilet seats come from, because NASA needs toilet seats on the shuttle. And this company, the lowest bidder says we'll do it for $25,000. The next ones will do it for $3,000 or $30,000 or whatever. So that's why this shit is so expensive. Is the whole bidding process? It's awful.
Well, look at that. We got about
NASA gets half a penny for every tax dollar.
Oh yeah,
half a penny.
We got 22 minutes left of the program.
Yeah.
Or that's like
or
crazy.
2. Yeah. Okay. Back to space.
Yes. Sorry,
Yeah.
audience.
No, you're fine. Back to space. Okay, so we got these probes,
balloons.
Yeah. So I liked your question though. It's like, okay, if a probe landed on this desert, it wouldn't, but it would find stuff. If Curiosity landed, it's got cameras, it's got radar, it's got a laser beam. It's got a nuclear power pack.
What's the laser for?
The laser drills holes into rocks.
Oh, it's got like a. Those are real, like lasers that can do stuff. I thought lasers are just lights. They actually have cutting lasers. I thought that's like sci-fi.
CO2 cutting lasers exist. They have for a long time. Yep. You can have if you get the laser concentrated enough and it's intense enough and the wavelength is really short, it will absolutely cut. They've been using lasers to cut steel for years and years and years. Saw blades, they have these perfect edges.
Yeah,
and there's almost no waste because
the
laser cuts the metal, and the laser beam is hair thin.
Whoa, that's far out, yeah.
Yeah, and so there's hardly any waste, and it's incredibly priced, and you don't wear anything out, right? You're not having a diamond cutter cut steel.
Oh,
yeah, that wears out after a while.
I'm kind of
laser
somewhat fearful of
lasers.
Well, no. Well, aliens.
I'm afraid of lasers.
Well, no, aliens of noticing that we're using lasers to drill rocks or whatever, and
they're gonna think we're hostile.
Yeah, they're like,
why are you sending radioactive laser?
And it has a nuclear engine.
Yeah, and we're taking nukes up to outer space.
Well, not actually nukes. Actually, it's a canister that provides electricity, and it uses it's a thermal generator.
But the half-life is like thousands of years. You know.
Yeah.
And I'm sure like an alien is gonna probably be knocking on our door.
Yeah.
Like
What's up with that? What are you
now.
doing? Leaving your crap on my door?
Yeah.
My doorstep.
Seriously.
Yeah. So
what do you do this, humans?
So the thing is, though, the Sahara Desert and the Gobi Desert, the two largest ones, there's all kinds of life running around though.
Yeah.
All kinds.
Oh yeah, in the deserts, lizards and stuff.
The Atacama Desert, though, that's a different story. It's not as big. The Chilean mountains, the mountain along Chile, it's the western side of South America. You've got this huge mountain range that goes up, and there's this short little area where no clouds ever cross it, no rain, there's no precipitation. It's dry and high. It's high and dry. And they've got a big pile of telescopes up there.
Yeah.
And they're building more and more up there because the air is so dry and so clear. And because it's elevated, there's less atmosphere. It's a great place for enormous telescopes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the soil there is almost lifeless. If a probe landed there and dug and looked for soil bacteria and stuff, would be hard pressed.
Yeah, but there's still gotta be some in there.
There's probably fossils, bacterial fossils.
Commercial break.
Oh, what is it?
Commercial break.
Trilobites or something, right?
There might be
Is that what they're
shells.
called?
Fossils, yeah, there would be fossils. Fossil fragments. All kinds of organic matter, even though it's dry.
Blue Moon Cafe.
Yummy.
Dance Oli Dance. Dance Oli Dance. Live TV dance party. First Friday of each month. 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. TCTV Studio A. 440 Yager Way. Oh yeah.
Brown Interior Limited presents Private Memories, the new Skrill Meadow album, 14. Featuring the song Just Because. Private Memories. Double back.
No, just like.
Private Memories. Skrill Meadow. Available at these fine retailers.
No.
Coming up in the next episode of the program.
Your daily hour with me.
Yeah. Hey,
It's the commercial.
we're here with me and Carl again.
And we talk about crows,
It's Crow Day.
how intelligent they are, how brilliant they are. And we talk to Bird a little bit. And maybe we'll call some McDonald's a little bit later on in the program.
We're on every night at 11:30 p.m. and 2 a.m. on TCTV Channel 22 and COA 106.5 FM on 2 a.m.
Yep. Something else. Yeah, we didn't talk about Charlie running away during the first little bit of program, but
Yeah, we had just a wee bit of excitement going on.
What do you know about that?
it's always like that on this program. Whoa.
Whoa, excitement.
Spilled
It's always
Mountain Dew.
exciting.
So Mars
Dogs running away
had,
in Mountain Dew spills. Wow.
Mars had a period of time where it was very warm and wet, and it had atmosphere, and it was there was water all over the place. It was really balmy. It might have been somewhere we could live in, but there wasn't much oxygen. There was a lot of water, but not a lot of oxygen. Active volcanoes, just like on Earth. Mild plate tectonics, although not nearly as intense as ours. Yeah. So that's why these probes are going. They're looking for, fossils essentially. And this particular one, it's going up top of a mountain. It's climbing a mountain.
Wow.
Yeah. Curiosity. It's curious about what's on top. Oh, it'll get great views too, and it takes pictures.
Wait a minute, Dan. Is that a pun? Are you trying to say a pun?
Wait, what?
What's the pun?
Curiosity about curious? Curious about
I don't
curiosity?
know. Why are you always looking for a pun so hard, Carl? I don't know.
I got a magnifying glass out. I'm trying to search
If it was a
them
pun,
out.
it was unintentional. Not my
No
fault.
pun
I take
intended.
no
No pun
responsibility
intended.
for that.
Hello,
punning.
Freddie?
Hey, sounds like you're having a lot of fun there.
Hey, Freddie.
Maybe.
How you doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm here at the Boyer. I'm hanging out with Larceny.
Oh,
Yay.
Larceny he has anything to say maybe about rock and roll or life?
Yeah, Larceny has been telling me a couple things about rock and roll, but a little bit about how we were talking about life. We were talking about Vancouver, Washington, and saying...
We're getting a call on the other line.
Wow.
Oh, take that call. Call me back.
Okay.
Hello?
Hey, I'm trying to find the program, but I'm not having much luck.
Maybe...
You just called it.
Yeah, you found it.
You found it. She's trying to get here. Carl, do you know the main road? You can go up and on the main road. Carl can wave you down.
Are you outside right now?
Don't say where you are.
I should-
Wait,
I'm not gonna
Carl's
say
gonna call
where I
you. Or yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
we don't want to.
Do you have Lisa's number? Here it is. Okay. Here, I'm gonna put it in there. What were we saying? Oh, we're talking to Freddie. That's what we're doing. We're gonna call him back here. He didn't get the number. I don't know what he's gonna do. I guess we're gonna find out.
Hey, Lisa, are you still there?
No, Lisa's not there anymore. I hung up. I tried. Oh, maybe we should call Lisa back. Well, I just hung up and told Lisa that Carl's gonna find her.
Flag her down.
Flag her down, but I don't. Hello? Oh, I don't know now. Maybe she thinks we're in the basement still or something. I think I told her.
Well, she knows it's in the neighborhood, right?
Yeah. We're somewhere in Thurston County, though. Hello? Uh-oh. Oh, Carl left with the internet. That's what happened. Carl is the internet.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, he grabbed both phones. He grabbed the internet phone and the other phone.
Yeah, Carl's the internet, so now we can't even help him on the phone, or at least if we wanted to.
Why did he grab the other phone? Why did he grab the internet phone?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Does that have her number?
I don't think either one does, but Carl really is attached to his phones, and I don't think he likes to leave them. Maybe.
Yeah, he really freaked out one time. I've seen other people freak out about their phones.
Yeah, well, phones are very important to some people, but
yeah, and it's like if they're so important, why do you just set them down there? Huh?
Yeah.
Huh? Why do you
phone
do that?
life? Phone life. So I guess we're gonna go back to more science stuff, so we don't have any phones.
Yeah. Okay, so there were other concepts that NASA said yes to. One is they're called chipsats, and the idea is you send a probe out to a comet or a large body, and it launches a dozen or more little tiny sub-satellites that communicate with the mother probe.
Mm-hmm.
And they take readings, and they scan, and they have sensors on them as they pass through material or around a thing or through a thing.
Okay.
And they're called chipsats. There's CubeSats, and these are little, like 1 decimeter across, 10 centimeters, a little cube about that big, and it's packed with electronics and sensors and communication stuff and all that, and you can send a big pile of them. Things are becoming so much smaller. They can send what would have been 10 years ago something the size of a little fridge thing, and now they're compacted into something like 4 Rubik cubes put together. Hey.
Oh, look at this. Charlie's gonna see Lisa. He's gonna be excited. Yeah. Here they go. This is Charlie getting excited to see Lisa. Can you see it? He's dancing. There he is. Oh, he's excited. Charlie, you excited? Lisa just got... What, did you see any...
There's a microphone there.
Did you see any famous people?
Does this work?
Yeah, it's working.
Whoopi Goldberg was supposedly at my brother's graduation. I didn't see her, but I heard she was there.
Did you look? Were you there?
I was there.
Did you look in the crowd, or were you not trying to find her?
I wasn't really trying to find her.
Oh, okay.
But I heard she was there.
Nobody
That's
else?
the only famous person. There was no one else.
That's what I always think of when I think of LA. Freddie's calling us. Hi, Freddie.
Did he eat dinner?
Yeah.
He ate dinner.
Did. Carl
okay.
fed him.
All right. Well, I got the meat already.
Great.
Thank you so much
Are you
for.
there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're here. Can
Hi,
you hear
Freddie.
us? Bye.
The program.
Are you gonna say?
I'll just stay for a second.
Right now.
What?
Rock and roll
Oh.
TV.
Rock and roll. It's larceny.
TV. That's right. Rock and roll is the new TV. Hey, program.
It's Know Your Rights Day.
Do you know your rights?
Oh yeah, everybody got to know their rights. Learn your rights. You don't have to talk to the cops.
You don't talk to the cops?
Out of your car. What kind of? Oh.
I just want to say something really quick.
Yes.
I was listening to the Bebe LaRude cassette tape that you gave me.
Yeah.
Because
and
otherwise,
your
family might do things that you don't want them to do. That's true. Yeah. Be careful. Know your rights about your health.
Okay. So I feel like if you and Jala got your shit together, you guys could play shows. I mean,
Lisa's talking about private stuff.
What? You gave me a cassette tape, and I'm talking about it.
Freddie, how's the production and go?
Record your show on VHS tapes. Tapes are like an inherent.
I don't know what you're talking about. Whoa, Charlie, how come you're not get excited? Lisa's here. He's not getting Lisa's way.
He's gonna miss you.
Going really well. Production is good. We got episodes scheduled on TV through at least the next couple days. We have every single episode up to tonight. Actually, you know what? Now that you reminded me, the production is not going well. Are you sure that this episode is recording like video?
That's no. I'm right. There's two tapes. Two tapes in a row.
Not recorded video.
Two tapes in a row that are audio only, right?
Yo, man.
No.
He's not?
It's just another version of how you see. That's true.
Yeah, you see with your ears. There's 2 days. They're like radio days now. Bye.
Yeah,
Thank
but
you.
You put a new VCR like in the stack or something, or like using a new VCR?
No, we got rid of the VCR.
That's good. Okay, so you're working on with a new machine.
Yeah, we're throwing out the VCR. It's time for the dice game.
Yeah, I'm taking that one home, Freddie.
Oh.
Pick a number.
I'll pick a 6. You know what I mean?
We're killing that VCR. We're gutting it.
I am taking it apart.
It failed us. It failed us, so we're gonna kill it. Here we go.
I'll be gentle.
I would say that VCR did not fail us. Because it gave us probably over 500 days of perfect performance.
No, thank you, VCR. I was being a little facetious towards the VCR. We're gonna recycle it.
I won't hit it with a hammer. Yeah.
We're gonna recycle it and send it to VCR heaven.
It is going. Parts of it
I think I had a problem at the end, but it did not fail us. That VCR did so much good for us this whole time. Good job, VCR.
Yeah. Parts of it are going to become art.
I'll pick a 6 for a number.
Parts of it are going to become art.
Oh, hey, that's Dan Bennet.
Yeah. How you doing, Freddie?
Hey, Dan Bennet.
Oh, Dan and Charlie just won the game, or actually tied with you.
Oh, wow.
Oh, cool. 6s.
So what do you guys want to do? You want to battle or share with Freddie there, Dan?
I want to share. What do you think, Dan?
I want to share.
Oh, good. You guys sharing? Me and Carl lost. You guys won.
Yep.
Yeah. So there's gonna be two audio episodes.
What
maybe
do you want to do with those audio episodes? Should they be black on TV with maybe the background saved?
Maybe that, or just
Bird offered to give some maybe train footage or something for that episode.
That could work. I think maybe it would be fun.
I think
it might be fun to throw the audio on another episode. Just
audio.
Just
I'm gonna watch this episode
just take the audio from the episodes that we didn't do and just put it over the audio from another episode, so then it's gonna be a little bit confusing, but it'll be a thing.
Yeah.
I love you.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah.
Oh, Larceny?
I love you.
Oh, I love you. Thank you.
Oh, man.
I love you too, baby.
I love you when you make a love song.
Uh-huh.
Kendrick,
Yes.
what are you doing?
We're doing the program. We're sitting here on the couch talking to you.
Well, let me tell you some things.
Okay.
Man. There are some people around here who have a lot of things to say, and I'm just trying to get them to want to say them. But they, this is the human race. They are reticent.
Uh-huh.
Reticent.
We make a lot of mistakes, right?
Yeah.
Never. Well, maybe.
People make mistakes?
Sometimes.
We always do. Always make mistakes.
Well, we try not to, I guess, but
I would say
maybe
we
try
often, but not always.
Hopefully,
Often,
you make a
but
lot of
not
mistakes until eventually you won't. That's kind of I think why the mistakes are there,
Yes,
and then
we learn from mistakes. Hopefully.
yeah, that's right.
My God, that's amazing. We're down to 5 minutes.
I've watched people that don't learn from their mistakes. They make the same mistake over and over again. They don't learn. I've watched this.
Oh, that's me, right?
No, it's not. No. No one in the room.
Me.
It's no one in the room. But I've watched people do this. They make the same mistake over and over again. And they don't learn. A few people, and it's their specific mistakes.
Yeah.
It's not everyone all the time or anything like that, but there's a few people that have made this same mistake over and over again, and they don't learn. And I find that painful.
Some
I
say
find that
could be
painful
me.
to watch.
Some say that could be me.
I don't mean to bring the English language in on here, but we can call it a nexus or a truck. There is a or a impasse. There's a point at which you have to make a change. Yeah, man. So how do we make things different? That's actually the change.
Change is hard.
And
we change our behavior.
Start in your own damn life.
We change our behavior.
And that changes the world.
No, just our little corner of it.
Well, right.
Changes your world one step at a time.
Right.
Just our little corner of it. Just our region, our zone, our territory, our realm.
Right. I don't know that any one person has enough behavior to dramatically change the whole world, unless you're have some sort of like control over a nuclear.
What about like Elvis?
Well, no.
Did Elvis change the world, Larceny?
Well, I would say everything that is cool.
The Beatles. The Beatles
changed the world.
Were more popular than Jesus.
Man, shut the fuck up. I'm talking right now, yo.
Yeah. Let Larceny. Yeah, I want to hear what you have to say, Larceny. Yes.
Yeah, rock and roll is rock and roll, and when you feel it, it's good. And let's do that stuff, baby. That's why I love the program, because it's wild and free.
It's true.
Not much free in the world these days. Let's do it.
Yeah, it's free. We have the right. We have rights to be free here, especially on the program. We can say stuff. I think I'd like to say that the right I
don't care about
exercise.
the government.
No, we're talking about social rights and life rights also. Ethical rights and rock and roll rights. I guess for you, Larceny.
And you know what, Larceny, the program loves you because you love the program.
Well, speak for yourself.
Okay, I just did.
I don't love you. You told me to shut the fuck up.
I'm part of the program. I'm part of the program. Yeah, but and I say
the program
him love.
You can individually. You can say it yourself. I don't know who speaks for the program. Maybe Charlie. So it's hard to.
Speaking for me only.
Charlie is the chairman. Hey, we're getting down to the end of it. Thanks, Larceny. Thanks, Freddie.
Yeah, thank you guys. How many minutes do you think you got left?
Less than 1.
Oh my God. Well, it worked. I'm excited. I might hang on the line and just make sure that, the video gets recorded this time, maybe.
Okay, great. Well, thanks, Lisa. Thanks, Charlie. Thanks, Carl. Thanks, Dan. Thanks for being here today.
You're welcome.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
Bird.
Thanks, Lisa. Thanks, Charlie. Thanks, Carl. Thank you, Carl, for providing internet
for sure.
And
for being here for a long time. Thanks, Freddie and Larceny.
I just do what I do because everyone out there is great. Not just me, but everyone is great.
Not just
everyone. Everyone is great.
Everyone is great.
Everyone is great. Kind of.
Program 9, 12, 15, 22, 5, 25, 15, 21.
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
9, 12, 15, 22, 5, 25, 15,
Freddie can speak in code now. Did you learn it that fast, huh? Do you have your code down already?
I'm getting it pretty good. Yeah, you
episode number and date?
8 H is 8.
11:30 and 2 a.m.
YDHWM.com.
Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Check us out on the web.
360-836-4384. Do 08 Dog Dug. Thanks, crew. You guys want to be on the crew? I'm doing thinking if you want, though. Larceny's on the crew. UFO FBI, yeah. TCTV, thank you.
25, 4, 8, 23, 13.
Jordan E. Fabulous. Thurston County, Washington State, USA, thank you.
That's
Viewers
amazing,
and listeners.
Freddie. That is amazing.
Hell yeah, dog. Bye, Charlie.